Let's go. So you still did my country slang, my Texas twang, my slab black car, and my southern ass rock, my piece and my chain, and the ice in my grill. Country slang, motherfucker, yeah, we still here. So you still did my country slang, my Texas twang, my slab black car, and my southern ass rock, my piece and my chain, and the ice in my grill. Country slang, motherfucker, yeah, we still here. I'm still here, and I'm shining like I promised my nigga. For me, I'm a blend like Obama, my nigga. I'm a country ass gamble with some cities skipping right out the survive it, but I'm even cover the days. Drop it off the any hood and check back in the month. I bet my box to be back, my stomach would be plumb. I had a jump, I know to make the whole club jump. From the reason to rip up all the beats that bump. Coming down like a hailstorm. Yeah, I'm wrong. My best option now is for me to remain calm. Make the nigga lose it, I ain't cutting the rug. I'ma catch a nigga slipping, I'ma cut up a thug. Still did my country slang, my Texas twang, my slab black. Yeah, man, hey, we could get to it, man. We could get straight to why we came this morning. We came for early morning perpetuation. Let me say it again for the congregation. We came for early morning perpetuation. And what we chopping up this morning, what we getting suing right now, hit that like button as you come in. Don't come trying to steal my slop. Hit that like button as you come in. Don't come trying to steal my slop. Yeah, I ain't on that little bitty ass pill. I'm going to take that hoe later because I got a lot of shit to do. But at the same time, this the real me. Yeah, I've been working out this morning. I'm finna go get to the money. Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. This is what I'm talking about right here. Come on. I'm talking about this right here. Say, man, we've seen that it's been said and it's been done live on a live stream broadcasting so everybody could see church services. I'm talking about villains went off in church service and silenced the lambs. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. The villains went in during church service and silenced the lambs. Now, them boys been plotting that there for a while. Them boys been saying, we can go lift this here church because it's going to be unsuspected and ain't nobody going to be tripping. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up. But yeah, man, they say the homie is a Rolls Royce driving bishop named Lamar Whitehead. Yeah, man, get your perpetuation on. Get your perpetuation on. They say he also was trying to help negotiate the subway shooter. You dig? He was trying to tell the subway shooter, brother, turn yourself in, brother. He was trying to tell a subway shooter to turn himself in. But let me see if I can get this here cracking. Let's go. Now you don't want to play. You trying to act special when company come. We gonna get it together. But yeah, the homie, they say he's a flashy Brooklyn bishop. He was robbed in the middle of his live stream service on Sunday. It was gun-toting crooks who accosted him at the podium, fleeing with over $400,000 worth of jewelry. Now that's a heck of a congregation. That sound like TDJ congregation. That sound like Joel Osteen. That sound like a Joel Osteen congregation. So if they could get $400,000 off of Bishop Lamar Whitehead congregation, what you think they would get out of TDJ congregation? I'm not giving them boys no ideas. I'm not saying y'all go perpetuate that algorithm. I'm just saying, no, man, that's some large congregations. So what I'm doing is this. Let me go ahead and read it so we can make sure we got the right content. Again, they say the flashy Brooklyn bishop was robbed in the middle of his live stream service Sunday when gun-toting crooks accosted him at the podium before fleeing with over $400,000 worth of jewelry. Cops said the Rolls-Royce driving Bishop Lamar Whitehead last made news in May when he tried to negotiate the surrender of the accused subway shooter, but authorities separately nabbed the suspect. On Sunday, Whitehead was in the middle of service at the Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries around 11 a.m., 3 masked men. Now, that's a shame. 3 masked gunmen bursted in. You did? Them boys made a grand entrance. 3 masked gunmen bursted in. You know what I'm saying? And he was just in the middle of a sermon when he was asking the congregation, how many of you have lost your faith because somebody you loved or somebody you knew had died? He had just asked the congregation that question. Then he said several times before hitting the floor with his hands up because the gunman had been bursted in during that statement. All right. He trying to tell him, I will comply. He said, all right, I will comply. You know what I'm saying? And then the men lifted rings and jewelry off the church goers. You know what I'm saying? And they took his gold chains, cufflinks, rings, and things of that nature. Looked like he had a big old gold chain on. You know what I mean? Here's a picture, I guess, of him and the first lady. It really looked like they're going to a prom. It really looked like they're going to a prom. You see what I'm saying? But there's him and the first lady. You know what I mean? He got on Gahuchi. He got on a Dapper Dan custom Gahuchi suit. And he got a big old gold chain on with diamonds crusted all in it. And he got them veneers. And he having paper. What's that on your gal lip? I don't know what that is. I don't know. First lady got some shit on her lip. I don't know what that is. First lady got some shit on her lip, but that's either here nor there. That don't mean first lady got blonde hair too. Come on, man. Yeah, first lady got a whole blonde fixture. But that don't mean that they should be treated foul or they should be robbed. That's a damn shame that brothers would do that to one another. So I took a few notes that I want to share. I want to tell Pastor, I know that you probably was perpetuated from the streets to the pulpit. So you know how shit go down. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget what you learned while you was in the streets. Don't think because now you didn't transformed into this godly being, which you should have been him anyway, regardless. You know, you take God wherever you go. You see what I'm saying? I take God everywhere I go. I got God in here right now with me. You know what I mean? It don't matter what I'm saying or what I'm doing. I keeps me some God with me. But yeah, Pastor, so don't let go your street instincts from what you learned from whence you came when you came from the streets. Now that you in the pulpit. Now it's unfortunate that them boys will come and do you dirty like that in front of your congregation. But it could be a learning experience. It could be a thing where you strengthen your faith. It could be a thing where you show your congregation that you're not gonna let that make you stumble. That you're gonna let that strengthen your faith in the Lord. Yeah, come on now. But like another thing, I was telling my brother back in the day, anytime you getting money or you having, you know what I'm saying, success with beautiful women, or you probably messing with other niggas' women. You see what I'm saying? You can't be one-dimensional. I used to tell my brother all the time, he used to be getting dressed, putting on his good polo, putting on his good, you know what I mean, colognes and everything. That boy used to be putting lotion on. I'm talking about edging his, and he was going out there perpetuating the algebra, fucking niggas' women. God forgive me. Amen. He was going out there knocking down niggas' women. I forgot that wasn't even in effect. He was going out there knocking down niggas' women, but then he'd be surprised. He'd be surprised when niggas want to fight. You did? And I was a little child. I was just gifted with the game. Let me see if this is working now. There it is. I was a little child, but I was gifted with the knowledge of parables in the game. I told my brother, I said, brother, now you out there sticking your Peter and niggas old ladies and shit, and then you surprised that the niggas want to come back and fight and go to war. I said, you can't be one-dimensional, brother. Now, if you're going to be out there knocking down niggas old lady, you got to be ready to knock a nigga ass down too. Amen. You see what I'm saying? Because that's gonna attract. You gonna attract. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you got certain things going, you got a certain type of look. Niggas see you get money. Niggas know you fucking they hoes. Hey man, somebody gonna stir it up. Somebody gonna stir it up and want to try you. So I'm saying you could be out there. I'm talking about knocking down all the hoes you want, but just be ready for war. You just got to be ready for war. I ain't saying that you got to walk around being in motherfucking how could I say distressed all the time, dropping on the ground like you've been to Vietnam. I'm just saying you got to be ready when the boys ready to come and perpetuate the algebra because they done found out you've been knocking down their hoes. Amen. Yeah. So Pastor, you out there getting that money. Not only is you driving Rolls Royces on the congregation, you on live stream getting that suit like me. Yeah, you on live stream getting that suit like me. You know what I mean? So hey, Pastor, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Get you one of these little lightweight motherfuckers, Patrick. Get you one of these little lightweight motherfuckers. Hey, you can tuck it right in your goddamn church clothes. Put that bitch right. Hey, I just left the gym. I got that motherfucker in my wind. I got that motherfucker in my shorts. I got that motherfucker in my gym shorts. You see what I'm saying? I learned that from a nigga with some wind pants on. Nigga had a whole motherfucking 9mm bigger than this one, you know what I'm saying? But Pastor, you need to get you one of these and keep that motherfucker on your side because it didn't turn back into the wild, wild west round this motherfucker. And another thing, Pastor, you need to arm your congregation. You need to arm your deacons. Yeah, most deacons is deacons for real, straight convicts, you know what I'm saying, and change their life over. But put that throck on them boys' side too, and shit. Be ready. Also travel, Pastor. Go visit Joel Osteen them church. I ain't never been there, but I'm thinking that boy had paper in the wall, so it's Fort Knox over there. I bet you when you walk in that bitch, they got metal detectors. I bet you some of them smiling ass motherfucking, hey, brother, welcome. I bet you them motherfuckers strapped up with motherfucking bulletproof vests and goddamn AR-15s and everything. Hey, man, I bet you go in that motherfucker acting a fool. I bet they gonna lay your ass down. I bet you go in there acting a motherfucking fool. They gonna light flight your motherfucking ass, nigga. You think you going in there trying to rob, nigga? You gonna be fighting for your life. You go in that motherfucker with that bullshit. I bet you if you go in TD Jake them church, you're gonna be fighting for your life trying to get up out that bitch because them niggas know if you having paper, shit, the Woods fines gonna come out, especially in New York. Come on, my nigga. You walking around with Gucci suits on and big ass rapper, nigga. You wearing jewelry like the rappers. You really rapping up there in that pulpit. You probably an ex-rapper. I bet you if I do a little research on you, you used to be a rapper or some shit, and you just switched the game up to you know having the congregation be your fans and you up there dropping a mixtape. But that don't mean you deserve to be treated like that. You know what I'm saying? In the house of the Lord. I hate that happened to you, brother. I wish that the world was better and different, but we got to understand ain't no place safe these days, man. If gunmen are toting guns going into elementary school, taking the lives of babies, man, ain't no place safe. People already done went in churches and shot innocent old people in there just trying to worship the Lord and save their soul. So there's no place no longer safe. You know what I'm saying? I remember a pastor we had, he used to drive a chromed out motorcycle to service. And it was loud. It was one of them big old bikes, one of them low riders, big old Harley Davidsons with chrome and leather everywhere. He have on his leather coat and he get out, he got a big knife on his side. I'm thinking this nigga here is a goddamn gang member, like a goddamn he in a motorcycle gang, but this nigga a whole preacher. And every time he started his sermon, he tell the congregation, I've been in the penitentiary. Amen. He really bullying motherfuckers up there. He really up there bullying motherfuckers. I've been in the penitentiary. Amen. I've been all up and down through them streets. Hey man, you know what I mean? People like, hey man, yeah.
But what he was doing, he was establishing himself, and he kept that knife on his side. And he had a big old ass, looked like a butcher knife. That nigga kept that bitch in a holster. That nigga kept his knife in a holster. Now I'm thinking he probably had a gun too, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I respect his fresh because he was prepared. He was prepared for a cocksucking motherfucker to come up there on some other shit full of that devil and try to flip out on him. He was probably gonna slice their motherfucking ass up and probably shoot him. And he would have been justified in the name of God in the house of the Lord. Hey man, so basically what I'm telling you, Pastor, is you're getting money and boys is watching you, man. Just like they watch. Hey, when you live stream, you open yourself up to be watched. So you got to move accordingly. You know what I mean? You got to move accordingly. So I hate that happened to you, Pastor, in the house of the Lord, but they did spare your life. And thank God they didn't harm your congregation, the beautiful people that was there trying to receive the word. You know what I'm saying? I thank God that them villains did not harm you or your congregation. But my advice to you, Pastor, and anybody that might, you know what I'm saying, come by this video, who splurging, who doing their thing, man, keep you a motherfucking pocket rocket, man. Keep you a motherfucking pocket rocket. And hey, that motherfucking safety on, and all you gotta do is hit that bit. Hey, all you gotta do is hit that bit, and squeeze that bit. You know what I mean? This ain't no gun class, nigga. Don't think I'm trying to teach you some safety, but hey, man, swap, wop. You know what I'm saying? It's swap, wop. You know what I mean? Swap, safety off right there. Swap, and then that trigger, wop, swap, wop, and you let that motherfucker go because you can't trust a thief. Now you can't trust a thief. Now they said lay it down, motherfucker, lay it down, give me your jewelry, and you trusted them, and I thank God that they was good, and you probably knew them. They probably sat in them pews and said amen a few times, which you're really just looking at everybody's jewelry, because them niggas poor and broke, and they hustling. That's what they do. Your hustle is to sell the word and get paid, and they hustle is to watch niggas who hustle the niggas and rob the niggas that hustle. It's all a vicious cycle. It's like the jungle. You got predators that'll sit back and watch other motherfuckers go hunt. You know what I mean? You got whole motherfucking predators that'll sit back and watch another motherfucker go hunt. And once you comfortable thinking, okay, boom, you done got your meal and you sitting there eating all slow, getting your teeth dirty, and that motherfucker just creep up and take your shit. You know what I mean? That's the, hey man, it's the way of the world, man. It's the wild, wild west out here. It's the jungle, you know what I'm saying? Only the strong survive. So you got to move accordingly. And Pastor, I'm gonna have to say it, any pastor who might be listening, Pastor, you got to protect yourself in your congregation, man. So arm your deacons, arm yourself, and you seen them niggas coming. Pastor, you seen them niggas coming. I'm thinking they had to walk in little fast, and I'm thinking they were not dressed like they was coming to have service. So your reaction time, I hate to say it, you would have put your congregation in the crossfire, but I'm from PA. That's how I'm thinking. That's a pitchfork. That's there it is. There go that P and that A. Yeah, there go that P and that A right there. That was the pitchfork. I ain't trying to throw that up. That P and that A. Yeah, so me, I don't want to put my people in no crossfire, but at the same time, I can't trust a motherfucking thief who come and try to tell me, everybody remain calm. I'm just gonna steal. Nah, I'm a life flight your motherfucking ass. I don't know you. I don't trust your motherfucking word. You ain't finna run up in here and have no easy ass motherfucking win. Nigga, you gonna have to fight for your life in this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to fight for your life in this motherfucker. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, man. I'm done with the gym for this morning. I got business moves to make, but I wanted to tap in early on that subject, and I hate that happened to that brother and his congregation. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, in the future, that type of shit can calm down, because that's really some no good, low down, poor and broke, savage ass, villain ass motherfuckers, man. Them niggas, whew, man, y'all niggas need to find y'all another hustle. I know that was an easy lick, but god damn, come on, man. Come on. In the house of the Lord. It's your boy Hezeleo. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yo, I'm out.